Hey FCC, here are your morning announcements. There are a couple of things for you to know today. We have an informational meeting for our mission trip right here in the worship center right after our service today. So if there's any chance you are interested in going to the Dominican Republic with us, spring break of March 2022, we would love to have you. Again, today's just an informational meeting. You're not signing up to go for sure, just learning about what we're doing. So please stick around after church right here in the worship center for that meeting. I also want to let you know that if you didn't see her as you came into the lobby today, Jill Valancourt with the Hardy Help Center is here. She is promoting Love Loud every year, usually during the month of June, so that we can promote it with Vacation Bible School. We participate in Love Loud, and what this means is we try to give money to them, we try to give canned goods and food to them because they help people in crisis situations in Hardy County. So today, please take a moment and stop by and talk to myself or Jill so we can tell you about Love Loud. Another thing we want to let you know about is that when you give your tithes and offerings, if you usually text to do that, there's a new way to do that starting tomorrow. So up until now, we've had a 5-digit number that you text. From now on, we'll have a 10-digit number. The company we're working with has changed what they're doing. So starting tomorrow, you will use this number, 833-418-8946. So of course we'll have that on the slide each week, so you'll be able to see that. We'll send it out in e-news and all that stuff. But if you text to give, we just want to make sure you know about this change.
Hey everyone, I've just got some announcements for the student ministry, specifically those ones going to CIY. So Sunday the 6th is a big day for CIY. Students, we would love for you to be with us for our morning service so we can pray for you and pray for your week. It'll be an awesome time. Parents, we would also love for you to come join us afterwards with your students for a student-parent meeting we'll have where we'll talk about the expectations and layout of the trip. Also on Sunday the 6th, parents, the payments for CIY Move are due. So if you're not sure about your balance, please come and check with me. We'll get that all figured out. In church, we know many of you aren't necessarily going to CIY Move, but we want to keep you involved. So also on that Sunday, we'll have a table set out in the lobby where you can come and choose a student and pray for them before, after, during the week. We just really want you to be involved in praying for our students as they go on this big trip. Me and the sponsors are so excited for this trip. We know the students are too.
Thanks so much for joining us today. There are a couple of ways that you can participate in the worship service today. One is through communion. We will be sharing in the Lord's Supper here in just a little bit. So as you came into the worship center today, if you did not get a little packet of bread and juice, you can stand up now and go back to wherever you came into the worship center and grab one of those off the table. Also, if you want to worship God through giving your tithes and offerings today, there are a few ways you can do that. One is texting. Now remember, as I mentioned earlier, you can still use the 5-digit number today. The new number will start tomorrow. You can also give through our app, or of course you can place your check or envelope in one of the black boxes as you enter into the worship center. We're so glad you're here. We're going to have a great morning together. Let's turn our attention back to worship.